Hello people, welcome to Frag Out. This is a Titanfall 2 beta. Now, I just thought I'd do basically a whole game of this and just record it. It was the last day of the beta, so I thought I'll use a grenade launcher for the first time as well, just to give it a try. I'm basically gonna just say what I think and feel of this game itself. Now, straight away, you like when you play this, you do feel that it is better than Titanfall 1. Don't get me wrong, Titanfall 1 was a good game. Me personally, I did get bored quite quickly between matches. I probably played about 6 matches and then just stop playing it basically, which I did find disappointing because I do love the people who made this game. The original Affinity Award team from Call of Duty 4 and some from Modern Warfare 2. So yeah, I'm glad they're back in the game now with this Titanfall 2. It is like I said, it is better than Titanfall 1, and I did really enjoy this. I really did. They balanced it out so much better, taking out Titans, using Titans, and the game modes themselves. Even though you can only choose 2 from this beta, and but the bank mode was actually great fun. Basically you kill your character, you kill the enemies, you get your money and you put it in the bank. People with the most money wins. I think 5,000 was the limit, or I think it's 10 minutes a match or something. But anyway, yeah. So that was basically that mode, and then you also got the pilot versus pilot mode, which is essentially team deathmatch. And now what they've done with that was quite interesting. I did enjoy that mode as well. But what they've done was they kind of had these spawns, like you normally do in team deathmatch, but the spawns move around. And on the minimap itself, you had it highlighted in the big circle, blue for your team, red for theirs. And so first of all, I was thinking, well, this just makes people spawn trap. But then it kind of made sense because yeah, you can spawn trap them for a limited time because the spawns move, and also I think they do follow the players around spawn points. I wasn't too sure, like I said, I didn't really notice this until the last day of the beta, of the beta. I should have researched a bit more, I know, but that's my bad really. But yeah, I found that it either moved with the character that got out the spawn, or the spawns moved around themselves. So basically everyone got their turn to spawn trap people. But it was good fun. So yeah, I really did enjoy the pilot versus pilot. Like I said, this mode itself is great fun. This is basically a bit of everything, really. Kind of, A and B your A and B points come in, and then you go and kill the grunts. Now, that was the other good thing about Titanfall 2. The grunts, they finally sorted it out, because it really did bug me in Titanfall 1, because essentially most people just ran around and killed the grunts and didn't bother with the pilots, then got their Titan and then started to kill the pilots, basically. Which I found annoying. So you could never, it was quite hard for me personally to determine who a good player was, because top of the leaderboard was a man with the most points, and of course if you just went around killing grunts constantly, of course you're going to be the top. But yeah, so they changed it up by basically having A and B, these drop ships will come in, or drop pods will come in, and the grunts will come out, and both teams have got to kill these grunts to get money and also help your Titanfall, what's the name of it now? I forget the name, but basically, yeah, wait for your Titanfall maxes out so you can drop them in, whatever the name is. Sorry, I've gone a bit brain dead there. And so yeah, but both teams fought over this, so it kind of made a good mix of it, because while you're fighting to kill the grunts to get money, you're also fighting other pilots that are in the same area, that will have gone to the same drop pod as you have. So yeah, I'm really glad that they've done that, because like I said in Titanfall 1, it kind of you didn't really bother with pilots. Well, I noticed a lot of people didn't. And the maps themselves, even though you only had 3 in these ones, I found them good fun, and I like the way they were set out. I find it wasn't as campy as Titanfall 1 as well. People did try camp, it really did, but it was a bit easier to deal with them. And yeah, they got rid of the smart pistol. A lot of people were glad about that, a lot of people were not. Me personally, I don't know, smart pistol wasn't my weapon. I could use it, but it just wasn't for me. I prefer to do things the old-fashioned way. Yeah, without locking on the people, basically. But yeah, I'm your sort of bread and butter type of bloke. I like your games that are not too much going on in them. I like to just play the game without too much madness you got to do to play the game, if this makes any sense. Like, you you capture not so much capture the flag, but bomb disposal, things like that. Those sort of game modes bug me because I just like to kill people. But surprisingly, I like this game because not only did you kill people, and you also put the money in the bank to win the game, it didn't hinder the flow of the game. And it kept it fast-paced. I honestly didn't get bored of it. Yeah, really enjoyed it. Like I said, I'm so glad they did actually make this. I'm glad they're back in the game, and I'm glad now, because let's be honest, the Call of Duty Affinity Warfare, what the hell it's called, is not looking good for them or for anyone that really wants to play that game. So I'm glad you got this, and of course Battlefield 1. I will buy this. Is it worth its asking price? Me personally, yeah, it is, because the game itself it's worth its money. It's graphically, it looks a bit better than me personally. It looks well. The game's not finished. You can't really. Okay, fair enough. The game's not finished. You can't really comment too much on the graphics. But from what this looks like, it looks like it is going to be graphically better than Titanfall 1. Not way better, but it does look better. As you can see from the gameplay itself, it's the lighting effects are brilliant. This was the second part of well, like I said, the last part of the beta. So the update come in, they put in more lighting effects. You did notice a difference. Couldn't quite put your finger on it, but I just noticed the lighting effects, and yeah, just more of a rendering was more smooth and things like that. I'm really glad they added that little touch in, and a new map as well. Like I said, it was really fun, and I really did enjoy it. If you didn't play it, then yeah, you did miss out. But the game's coming out, I think, is it a week after Battlefield 1? Give me 1 second, let me quickly find that for you. Exactly, it is coming out. A minute, good Google, good old Google. Wait there 1 second. Yeah, I did ask Siri, but they end up putting an iTunes store as as Siri does. Oh god, never use that. So yeah, Titanfall 2. Sorry about this. Release. There you go. October the 28th, 2016. So Battlefield 1 comes out a week before. This comes out October the 28th, 2016. Like I said, worth purchases in it. Yeah, because it's like I said, it's worth its money, it's worth its weight in gold. Because these days, we all know games are quite expensive, sometimes over the top expensive. I've never advised buying it for, not so much on the PlayStation, but I know for the Xbox, when you buy it from Xbox itself, it's quite dear. Quite expensive, so yeah, just go to the shops or get it online or whatever way you purchase, whatever way you feel happy with. I'm not here to tell you how to spend your money. Yeah, like I said, really impressed with it. Like all the weapons as well were balanced quite well. Well, actually, no, really well. I'll rephrase that. Really well, they were balanced. None of them really had their advantage, which in Titanfall 1, I found the rifle was the all-round best weapon. In this one, every weapon has its advantage and disadvantage, and I'm glad they've done that. You only had a choice of 2 Titans, so you couldn't really get a feel too much of them. You did get a feel, but mainly of 1 Titan, which is I think the one I'm using now. Can't remember his name. But yeah, like I said, the game itself it's definitely worth a purchase. I'm glad it's coming out. I was a bit meh at first before it got mentioned. We got Titanfall 2. I thought, look, it's just gonna be just another first-person shooter, which I'm not gonna bother with. But this one, I will bother with it, and I really did enjoy it. So yeah, if you like this clip and listen to a word I've said, then please like and subscribe to Frag Out. I'll be most grateful. So that's the end of the clip. Enjoy the game with people. Bye.